What is the marketing environment? The marketing environment includes the actors and forces outside marketing that affect marketing management's ability to build and maintain successful relationships with target customers. But the picture marketing environment, you see that the companies in the core circle and close it in the micro environment. And bigger than that is the macro environment. What is macro environment? Macro environment consists of the actors that close to the company that affect its ability to serve its customer. There are six examples, six factors in the macro environment: the company, supplier, marketing intermediaries, customer markets, competitors, and publics. Yeah, the company is like blue. It's like affect almost everything, and the marketing is the core in the middle, and customer is the most important one when you sell something. When you sell something, customer is very important. So that is bread. When it comes to macro environment, we have demographic and economic environments. Uh, about the companies is bread because it's the more important one in the macro environment. So there are five actors that is also affect, and the five actor also affect the company. And but the company is the core value in the macro environment, the most important one. When it comes to macro environment, we have demographic and economic environments. Demography is the study of human population, the size, density, location, age, gender, race, occupation, and other statistics. Uh, Generation Gap is that we are Generation Z, and they are the later generation is that Generation Alpha. We are very different from pollution to uh, other statistics. Demographic environment involves people, and people make up markets. And demographic trends include changing age and family structures, and geographic population shifts, educational characteristics, and population diversity. By the picture, we can also see that demographic environment is has five factors, and democracy trends is like bigger than demographic environment. Changes in consumer spending. Uh, Value marketing involves offering financially causes buyer greater value, the right combination of quality and service at a fair price. The income distribution. Over the past several decades, the rich have grown richer and the middle class has shrunk, and the poor have remained poor.
Next, we'll move to the natural and technological environment. First, we'll talk about the natural environment. The natural environment involves the physical environment and the natural resources that are needed as inputs by marketers or that are affected by marketing activities. And there are some trends in the natural environment, including growing shortage of raw material, increased pollution, increased government intervention, developing strategies that support environmental sustainability. Okay, now I will talk more clear about the natural. First is about the environmental sustainability. So environmental sustainability is developing strategy and practices that can create a world economy that the plan can support ident- indefinitely. And here are some few common factors that impact the natural environment of a business. First is a shortage or surplus of raw goods. Next, a fluctuation in the cost of energy and a change in the quality of air, natural disaster, climate change, and last but not least, a change in government policy. So resources availability can often increase production costs, which may raise product prices and reduce a customer purchasing ability. If a business is aware of its natural environment, it can adjust its processes and purchases accordingly. Okay, here there are some good example I can provide. The first is for the Adidas. So Adidas use more 50% recycled polyester in its product by 2020 for the first time because by 2030 Adidas will reduce greenhouse gas emissions from both of its own activities and those of its supplier by 30% compared to the year 2017. So, and in Germany, the company already sourced almost all of its electricity from renewable sources. That means they use the material that's friendly to the environment. Next is the Nike. So Nike launches Move to Zero, carbon and waste campaign to protect future of sport. So among some of the specific goals, it has include powering all its own and operated facility with 100% renewable energy by 2025 and slashing its carbon emission across its entire global value chain by 30% within the next decade.
So now we move to the next objective, assessing marketing information need. The marketing process starts with a complete understanding of the marketplace, consumer needs, and want. The marketing information system consists of people and producer for assessing information need, developing needed information, and analyzing using information, helping decision maker use the information. And now we will describe more detail about developing needed information. And the first one is internal database. That means collections of consumers and market informations obtained from the data source within the company network. And the second is marketing intelligence, either systematic collections and analysis of publicly available informations about consumer, competitors, and development in the marketing environment. And the last is marketing research. That means the systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data relevant to specific marketing situations facing an organization. We move on to the next objective, marketing research. And the first is the problem and objective. Managers who understand the decisions that require information and researchers that know how to obtain its work together after the problem has been identified. And we have three types: exploratory, together preliminary informations that we have defined the problem and suggest hypotheses. Next is descriptive. Marketing research to better describe marketing problem situations or markets, such as the demographic and attitude of consumers. And the last is causal research to test hypotheses about the cause and effect relationship. The research must determine what exactly information it needs and complete a plan for getting and identify areas to be transformed to a specific needs for information. And we have secondary data information that already exists somewhere collect for another purpose. primary data information collect for the specific purpose at hand. And the first is secondary data. We have to save advantage like cheaper and easier to get. Can provide data that a company cannot collect on. Required information may not exist in secondary information source. And the last is do not necessarily apply conflict to the problem at hand. And another is disadvantage. We have a relevant of like fit research needs accurate, current, and impartial. Next is the primary data collections, and in here the table of the planning primary data collections. First is research approaches. We have three. The first is observations. That means gathering primary data by observing the relevant people's action and situations. Survey research by asking people about their knowledge, attitude, and and buying behaviors. Last is experiment by selecting matches group of subjects, giving them the different judgment, controlling relate factors, and checking for the different in-group uh, response. Contact methods. We have four types: mail questionnaire, large amount of information, low cost per respondent, telephone interview, weekly, greater flexibility, cost per respondent higher than questionnaire, personal interview like individuals and of group interview, sit to 10 people, and we focus group interview publishers. And the last is online marketing research, internet survey, and focus group. Next is the sampling plan. Ensemble that means assessment of populations select for the marketing research to represent the population as a whole, and the sample should provide opportunity for the researchers to make estimate about the whole target populations. When the sample design, three decisions need to be made: who is to be studied, what is the sample size, and how the participants should be chosen. And here we divide two group. This means probability sample and non-probability sample. And the last is research engagement. Here we have to type questionnaire, more common and flexible engagement that can be administered over different channels. It can consist of closed and open-end questions. When we putting together a questionnaire, researchers should take care of the wording and ordering of the questions, and mechanical adjustment can be used to monitor behaviors. It could be recording purchase or who is watching certain programs, and emotional response to find out how consumers react to the brand and what it relates to purchasing behavior. Next step in the process is implementing the research plan. That means putting it into the actions. This means collections, processing, and analyzing the information. And the last step is interpreting and reporting the finding. That means the interpretation should not only be done by the researchers, but also by the marketing managers who know about the problem and decisions that need to be made.
Next, I'm gonna explain how companies can analyze and use marketing information. I will discuss about analyzing. Despite the abundance of customer information across various touchpoints, it often remains scattered within organizations. To address this, many companies adopt customer relationship management (CRM) systems, integrating sophisticated software and analysis tools from company. We can see that it has two main ways. The first way is capture of customer touchpoint data. Small company capture information at various customer touchpoints, including purchases, sales interactions, service calls, web and social visits, satisfaction survey, and more. And another way is integration and recommendation via CRM. CRM integrates data from disparate sources and consolidates it to provide a 360-degree view of each customer relationship with the company. It centralizes customer data, simplifying access for sales, service, and marketing teams. Business can see that CRM play a significant role in managing individual customer data and optimizing customer touchpoints to maximize customer loyalty. It involves integrating customer and marketplace information, analyzing it, and applying the insights to build stronger customer relationships. And by using CRM, companies can gain a deeper understanding of their customers, enabling them to provide higher levels of customer service, target high value customer more effectively, cross-sell products, and create tailored offers to meet specific customer requirements. Um, and next, we will move to big data and marketing analytics. Marketers use marketing analytics to analyze extensive and complex data sets gathered from various sources such as web, tracking mobile users, social media interactions, and customer engagements. Marketers must focus on deriving actionable insights from big data by identifying the essential and relevant bits of information that can inform decision strategies. And marketing analytics involves using specialized tools and processes to analyze big data effectively. Its purpose is to uncover meaningful patterns and gain customer insights, aiding in evaluating marketing performance. So this is an example of marketing analytics uses. Netflix uses marketing analytics to analyze its vast customer database and provide personalized recommendation to subscribers. And it also influences programming decisions and even content development to enhance customer service. Now we will discuss about distributing and using marketing information. Marketing information is valuable only when it's used to enhance marketing decisions and strategy. Firstly, timely availability. The marketing information system should ensure that information is readily available to managers and others precisely when they need it. This include both routine performance reports and non-routine information for specific situations. Um, the second is user-friendly information access, making marketing information easily accessible in a timely and user-friendly manner is essential. This involves using company internet and internal CRM system to facilitate quick access to critical information. And CRM for real access. CRM system play a vital role in providing real-time access to customer information. Uh, this facilitates a more personalized and relevant customer experience, leading to higher satisfaction and loyalty. And marketers know that enhancing customer experience via using market information. Real-time access to customer information enables representatives to tailor interactions based on past transactions, preferences, and behaviors. These personalizations enhance the overall customer experience. In the context of marketing research for small business and nonprofit organizations, the budget, such as practical and cost-effective method to gather valuable insights. The first is observation or informal surveys. Small business and nonprofit organizations can use observation techniques or conduct informal surveys to gather insight from their target audience and stakeholders. This can provide first-hand information about behavior, preferences, and opinions. The second is checking online product and service review sites. Using online product and service review site can offer valuable information regarding how customer perceive products or services. Analyzing reviews and ratings can provide insight into customer satisfaction, preferences, and areas for improvement. The third is using internet search engines. Using internet search engines allows organizations to conduct research on specific topics, competitors, industry trends, or consumer sentiment. Uh, it provides access to a vast amount of information that can be analyzed for strategic decision making. Um, the fourth one is scoring competitor and customer web, mobile, and social media sites. Monitoring competitor websites and social media platforms helps in understanding competitors' strategies, product offering, and customer interactions. Similarly, analyzing customer interactions on social media and web mobile platforms can provide insight to customer sentiments and feedback and also preferences. Marketing in marketing research in small business and non-profit organization has many advantages like less complex, little or no spend, don't require skill, but it also has several disadvantages like smaller samples, less skilled researchers, and conduct the research systematically. International marketing research involves conducting research and gathering data to understand various aspects of the global markets. The first is primary collection with international researchers. When conducting international marketing research, companies often need to collect primary data specific to each country or market they are targeting. In addition, diverse data sources from different countries. International marketing research entail obtaining data from various countries to gain a comprehensive understanding of diverse markets and consumer behaviors. And next move to the part three, public policy and ethics in marketing research. Um, the first is intrusions on consumer privacy. The passage highlight the potential from marketing research to intrude on consumer privacy, suggesting a need for ethical consideration when conducting research. The second is misuse of research finding. The passage alludes to the possibility of misusing research finding, indicating the third misuse is a concern within marketing research. Misuse of research finding might include distorting and misrepresenting research data to serve specific agendas and are misleading stakeholders.
So next is about the technological environment. Technological environment is a force that creates new technology, creating new products and market opportunities. And here there are some main points of it. First is most dramatic force in changing in the marketplace. And as I mentioned, it creates new products and opportunities, and it concerns for the safety of new products. So technology like laptops, automatic machine, and social media can all improve an organization productivity and reach. In this type of marketing environment, it's important for companies to understand customer behavior. This can provide them the basic market information and help them to determine if they need to develop additional technology to follow market trends. Companies may also gather information about customer behavior to help them evaluate and update their technology regularly. So here for the third picture is the famous one, the Amazon Dash Card. So the Dash Card screen will now display image of fresh item nearby, like produce for shopper to choose from. A shopper can type in the item, example like tomato, potato, salad, anything, instead of a four-digit BLU code, and it gave the shopper the experience grocery shopping with a smart card that save the shopper time by skipping the checkout line. It's faster, more convenient, and it get the most out of the grocery budget. And the second picture is the Disney. Yeah, Disney applied the technology to their park team. So next we'll move to the political, social, and cultural environments. First is the political and social environment. So changes in a country, national, or local political situation can modify a company's external marketing environment. Politics might determine tariffs, regulation, and other standards that affect the cost of purchasing goods and conducting business operations. Political environment may sometimes influence the global economy, which can alter the behavior of a market. A social environment refers to the way companies and consumers respond to a social experiences. So, for example, that an organization might donate a portion of its earnings to nonprofit or government agencies that help the communities in need. In here, yeah, legislation regulating business is intended to protect companies from each other, consumers from unfair business practices, the interests of society against unrestrained business behavior. It also increases emphasis on ethics, socially responsible behavior, and cost-related marketing. Okay, and for the cultural environment, similar to the social environment, a cultural environment refers to the way local communities interact with each other and the brand, depending on the region. This type of marketing environment can vary widely. Some factors that can influence a cultural environment include people's opinions about their community, often social groups, or the company. And here there are three main points. First is the cultural environment consists of institution and other forces that can affect a society's basic values, perception, preferences, and behavior. Next is core belief and values. It, they are persistent and are passed on from parents to children and are reinforced by school, churches, businesses, and government. These beliefs shape more specific attitude behavior found in everyday life. Last but not least is secondary beliefs and value. And they are more open to change. Marketers have some chance of changing secondary value, but little chance of changing core value. So, for example, that family planning marketers could argue more effectively that people should get married later than not get married at all.
So let's move to the next question. Discuss how company can react to the marketing environment. Firstly, is divided into three types of company. Make things happen, watch things happen, and wonder what happened. Many companies view the marketing environment as an uncontrollable element to which they must react and adapt, so they need to analyze environment force and decide strategies that will help the company avoid the threat and take advantage of the opportunity the environment provides. Some businesses approach the marketing environment proactively, and this company create saturate after the environment rather than thinking that strategic options are constrained by the current environment. New industry and their structure are frequently developed and shaped by business and their growth. In many cases, it must settle for simply watching and reacting to the environment instead of accept the marketing environment and do not try to change it. Move to the next slide. We have passive size and proactive size. It is even more rather than simply just watching and reacting to environment event. Proactive firms take aggressive action to affect the public and forces in their marketing environment. By taking action, companies can often overcome seemingly uncontrollable environmental events. For example, whenever some company try to hush up negative talk about their products, other company proactive counter false information. So, for example, of McDonald project, initially McDonald were the source of information claiming that there had been fault in the production of their nuggets. But soon after that, McDonald has denied a viral photo of pink off in the chicken nugget. That's it. They're saying that they use boneless and wild breast meat chicken instead of being golf. So to be able to retain customer interest, McDonald create a viral video on social media showcasing the process of baking M's nugget, gaining over 3.5 million views in 6 weeks, and launched an "Our Food, Your Question" campaign. So, um, this is how. So, um, this is how they doing for their situations. Firstly, they respond and give us the answer, and then they show how a chicken nugget is made in a standard production for producing nugget. So for online platform, company must decide how to respond to online attack without causing damages. Companies should proactively monitor website and respond honestly to concern expressed by consumer. Company can prevent negative from getting out of control, of turn them into positive by monitoring and proactive responding to them. So let's move to the next part is explain the importance of information in gaining market and customer insight. So when collecting and understanding information about customer needs and preference, the company can create value for customer and build meaningful relationship with them. We have an example here is like Pinterest have done. Pinterest is your own unique little internet things you love by creating a place where your customer can freely create images, topics they like, and know people with similar interests. This proves that the company has a deep understanding of customer and the market that is important to building customer value and engagement. So depends on that. We think that capturing the information customer need and like it can help the company grow, increase the number of followers, and have great influences. Furthermore, to develop and gain a deeper understanding of customer in the market, big data bring marketer both great opportunity and great challenges. It means access many new things and you can learn more. So, secondly, companies that effectively exploit this wealth of data can gain rich and timely customer insight, which means better meet customer need and satisfy the customer. For the last one, need to make better use of the information they already have. That means to have more developed opportunity. So, the last thing in this part is the real value of marketing information lies in how it is used, in the customer insight as you provide. So, use the information you find to discovering the truth about consumer can predict market behavior. This means get closer to customer. So, to form actionable consumer insight that make real business sense, it leads to both satisfy customer and help the company grow economically, and also use information to create and validate customer and market insight is master the necessary information and create opportunity for your company.